I'm Janet Simons with Mountain Valley Real Estate, and I'm here today with Eric Corder with Cornerstone Northwest Inspections. What is a home inspection and what is it accomplished?
So really two things. The first thing is the banks really want to know the condition of a home before they loan their money on it. So 25 years ago, about 25% of all homes were inspected as part of a transaction, where today that number is like 95%.
Wow, big increase.
Big increase. So you can see the banks really want to know the status and the health of a home. The second reason is to give a completely unbiased, objective look on the home. It's different than a starstruck home buyer who can see no wrong in this house.
Correct. Often when we go and look at homes, a buyer is starstruck by it. They're excited, they're acting on emotion. And once we've settled down, wrote the offer, and have scheduled our inspection, then you can come in and give them an intimate, accurate introduction to their home. What makes a home inspector qualified?
Washington State is among the most regulated and stringent licensing requirement for home inspectors. So our requirements are 120 hours of classroom time. We spend 40 hours out in the field actually doing inspections and writing the reports, all under the instruction of a certified home inspector. After we get certified and after we pass a really difficult test, it's a national exam, it's combined with a state exam with a pass rate currently of about 50%.
Wow.
So it's really tough. So after we're licensed and all those education requirements are behind us, we have a continuing education requirement of 24 hours every 2 years or 12 hours a year. In Washington, you know when you get a home inspector, you know they've really been through the ringer.
That's good to know. That should make my clients feel quite at ease. Is a home inspector a specialist in all areas of the home?
Another great question. You're full of them. A home inspector is a lot like going to your family doctor. The family doctor is a generalist, and you may go to your family doctor with symptoms. A house is similar to our body. It's a system of systems, and there may be symptoms. So you go to your family doctor. The family doctor is going to look at you, look at your systems and your symptoms, and decide whether maybe you need to see a specialist, or if it's something he could recommend that you might be able to fix on your own with a little bit of maintenance. Or diet and exercise.
How do you deliver your findings?
So at the end of our inspection period, I'm going to have a review time with the client and the agent, and we're going to review the report on our iPad, which is where we capture all of our pictures and details of the inspection. We're looking at full color photographs, we're looking at video, and I'm explaining the areas of concern. So before we leave the property, on that day, we leave a full printed color copy of the summary of our findings. Now before they go to bed that night, they're going to receive an email from us. And that email will contain the complete report, because I'm going to go home and I'm going to fine tune that report. And maybe I owe some research to the client to make sure we get our details just right. So they're going to get an email with a link to the full report that very night.
Well, I can't wait to do the next home inspection with you. Thanks, Eric.
Thank you so much, Janet. Appreciate it.
Well, I hope this interview has shined a little bit of light on your real estate questions.